Ball carried by Christensen, brought down the play by Aiden Aldon and Johnny Hang. Gain of 6 on the play, bring up a second down and 4 at the Knights' 24-yard line. Ball carried by Christensen, brought down the play by Honeysuckle. Be first and 10. Eagles at the Knights' 14-yard line.
All right, folks. Sorry about that. But we are now broadcasting live ahead. Hopefully I didn't scandalize the other members of the booth here. So, well, you haven't missed any scoring just yet, so that's a good thing. And we'll try to get a couple other things set up for you here.
Ball carried by Christensen, brought down the play by Aiden Aldon. Gain of 1 to bring up a third down and 9. Ball carried by Christensen, brought down the play by Aiden Aldona.
Okay. We are good to go here, folks. Sorry about the little bit of a delay. YouTube was not cooperating. Had everything else set up. Same way I always do it. But it was not cooperating there. So, what's that? No, you're fine.
Timeout on the field, timeout called by the Eagles.
So as we said, no score here. First quarter, about 4 minutes, 7 seconds left in the first quarter. This is second possession for BDS. Neither team was able to score on their first possession. Thank you as always for joining us here. On Lourdes Vision. Appreciate the opportunity to be able to bring you these live broadcast events. As always, we thank our sponsors. Bring your aches and pains to Husker Rehab in Nebraska City, where they provide physical therapy right downtown, South 8th Street in Nebraska City. Husker Rehab has 6 locations, including Fairbury, Beatrice. Oh, sorry about that. And touchdown, BDS. Thought we were still in timeout. Okay, folks. Gonna get a mulligan on this one, I think. Sorry about that. So, BDS strikes first. And they go up 6-0. The point after attempt here. Snap is back. They're going to have a penalty on the play. Quarterback is Christensen, 6'2", 200 pounds. Senior, that'll be back him up another 5 yards. See if that changes anything for the Eagles. Christensen takes a snap back, looks over the middle, and nice defense there. Looked like not sure who that was on defending there, but a nice play by the Knights and breaks up the play. So it leaves the score at 6-0. And BDS will kick off. Schroeder kicking off for the Eagles. Aldana boys back deep for the Knights. Keeps it on the ground. And it gets past Aldana, and he falls on the ball. So things not going well in that kickoff, so the Knights will be 78 yards away from pay dirt here. A shot of their own goal. Colter Fulton take the shotgun snap in his own end zone. Reed, and he barely gets back out. Might have lost about a half a yard on that one, on that read option. So it'll be second down and long for the Knights. Sweep now. Back to Aldana, cuts back the other way. Barely gets out of the end zone, and no gain again for the Knights. So Knights definitely have been bottled up here. .248 left here in the first quarter. BDS up 6-0. Bringing the play from the sideline is Johnny Hang. Knights break huddle, and the count is on. And just get the snap off. And intercepted, and touchdown for BDS. Linebacker Kamler was just sitting on that one. Kamler, 245-pound junior. That increases the lead for BDS up to 12-0. So not a good set of downs there for the Knights. Try Try the 2-point conversion. Christensen takes the ball, takes it himself up the middle, and it looks like he's going to be stopped just short. So nice job of the Knights after giving up the pick 6. Beautiful evening here at Peru State College, broadcasting to you live from the Oak Bowl. Thank you to our friends down here for allowing us to do this game a couple years ago, and it was really successful. And so we're really thankful that we had the opportunity to do this again. So the Knights will get possession. Hopefully they can start off a little bit better than they did last kickoff. It's kind of a squib kick there, and just had trouble handling it. And all Andrew could do was fall on it at the 2-yard line. Schroeder kicking off for the Eagles. Both Aldana's back. Again, this one squibbed. Again, takes a difficult bounce. Picked up by Andrew, and he goes nowhere. So the Knights will start just past the 16-yard line. Fulton again back in the shotgun. Again, a little bit of sweep there. That was given off to Andrew. Aldana picks up about 2 on the play. 2nd and 8. Clock continues to run here in the first quarter. Just under 2 minutes left. And Knights really struggled on that last possession in the shadow of their own goal. Ended up giving the pick 6. Well, let's see if they can get something going here on this drive. Read option again for Fulton. Makes some first tackler miss. Just bounces it outside, and it's going to be about 2 yards short. If Fulton could have got past that last defender, there was a lot of room out in front of him. Great tackle, though, by the Eagles. It goes 23, Dylan Domeyer. So big third down play here for the Knights. See if they can convert on this one. And a handoff is given to Aiden Aldana, and he's going to be just short. So it's going to be 4th and less than 1. I imagine the Knights will probably kick it away on this one. Fulton back. And has the kick blocked. Or excuse me, that was Andrew Aldana. So things not going well in the kicking game tonight for the Knights. Aldana's only lined up about 7 yards deep on that. Legal shift on the Knights is declined. So the Eagles again have a short field. Knights need to come up with a big stop here. .12 seconds left. Probably be the last play of the quarter. And Christensen.
Ball carried by Christensen, run on play by Andrew Aldana. Gain of 7 to play, bring up a 2nd down and 3. That brings us to the end of the first quarter.
So in the first quarter, Knights down 12-0, but Eagles are threatening again after the miscues in the kicking game for the Knights. Thank you as always for our sponsors, as we were saying earlier. Remember, when you fill your prescriptions at Mosher's U Safe Pharmacy, don't forget to tell them you're a Knights fan, and they'll donate a portion of your copay to support the Knights athletic programs. Lourdes Activity Association is selling 200 club tickets tonight at both gates. LAA will host 10 drawings and give away $6,000. At activities throughout the year, you could win 50 to 200 at each drawing, and your number can win more than once. Choose your lucky number today for $50. Bernard Real Estate and Auction is pleased to be able to support Lourdes activities. Bernard Real Estate has offices in Auburn and Nebraska City with agents that know the market. Stop by and visit the Bernard agent today. So next week is St. Bernard's Lourdes. Alumni are invited to the annual Alumni Homecoming Weekend. That'll be on October 5th and 6th. Join us for the Homecoming Pep Rally, Alumni Tailgate, and football game on Friday and 5th quarter gathering. Saturday, alumni are invited to Mass, followed by breakfast and tours of the school. Also be reunion of state championship 1973 football team. Christensen. Pass broken up by the Knights. So that'll bring up 3rd down and about 3.
Pass is incomplete.
Have to assume this is
Kamler, broken up by Kohanowicz, will bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Eagles.
3rd down territory, obviously, or 4 down. Unless they have a really good kicker. Every once in a while in 8-man, you'll see a ball snap is low, and getting in there for a tackle behind the line of scrimmage is Andrew Aldana, the senior. Great play by Aldana, coming knifing in there. Now it'll be 4th and 5. So Eagles want to talk things over here. I'm going to check a couple things out, just make sure we're where we should be.
Great play by Aldana, coming knifing in there.
Rehab in Nebraska City, where they provide physical therapy right downtown on South 8th Street in Nebraska City. Husker Rehab has 6 locations, including Fairbury, Beatrice, 3 clinics in Lincoln, and locally in Nebraska City. For more information, call 402-873-5151 or check out their website, www.huskerrehab.com.
Mm-hmm. Great to see Thomas Carpenter back on the sideline. You recall in that first game versus Falls City Sacred Heart, Thomas was injured, but he's back on the sidelines, and hopefully he'll be there. Get well soon. Now, wide open. Boy, the Knights had him tied up there and lost track of the defender. Nice play by Christensen. Stengel on the receiving end of that from Christensen. Now gives BDS an 18-0 lead. Well, the Knights had gotten him to 4th and 6th and just lost track of that Tight end sat down in the zone there, and nice pass by Christensen. Give is given to Christensen, throws back, and out of bounds. So score stays 18-0. So the Knights are, even after the kicking woes, still only down. Oops, excuse me. Still only down 18-0. And as we know in 8-man, that's not an impossible amount to make up. But they do need to get things going here on offense. Knights have been having trouble with that squib kick for the Eagles, just getting it fielded as it kind of skitters down the field and bounces around. Schroeder going to be doing the kicking duties. And again, bounces this time. Aiden gets a clear shot. But there might have been a little bit of a late hit there too.
Ball returned by Aiden.
Aiden gets it out to the 30-yard line, so best starting field position tonight for the Knights. Let's see what Coach Carlton can draw up for him now on offense. Colter Fulton, as usual, back in the shotgun formation. Pulls it, keeps himself. And Fulton has just not been having a lot of success on that read option tonight.
Fulton on the carry, brought down by Christensen. No gain on the play.
Christensen has just been shadowing the quarterback, and as soon as he gets out into the flat, there's not a lot of room there. Second and long for the Knights. Now sweep out to the, now cutting up the field is Aiden Aldana. Nice play there. Aiden got out into a little bit of space there, the freshman. So Knights pick up their first down here and cross midfield for the first time this evening. 18-0. Knights behind, 10:28 left here in the first half. Colter Fulton on the keeper, tiptoes up the sidelines.
Ball carried by Fulton.
And he picks up another 8 yards.
Will bring up second down and 2.
So Knights moving the ball a little bit here. See if they can punch it in the end zone this time down. Fulton again, fakes. Now he's going to go up top. Jump ball. And going up for it and coming down with it. I believe that was Miller. Another freshman. That was a jump ball, and he... Miller showing off his basketball skills there. Just went up and got that one. So first and goal from the 7-yard line. See if the Knights can. Been looking a lot better on this drive here. And I'm going to have a procedure call, so that's tough when you have that. First and goal from the 7, and then now from the 12-yard line. So Knights not helping themselves after making a couple great plays together. Fulton throws it up into the corner of the end zone, and Miller had his hands on it. Just couldn't bring it down. Ball is given off to Aldana. Heads for the sidelines. Gets it down inside the 5. Aiden's had a couple of nice carries. So 3rd and 5. Got back that 5-yard penalty plus 2. Aiden definitely has some wheels on him. I remember watching him last year during junior high track and really sweeping all the sprinting events. Ball goes up into the end zone and thrown up for grabs, and Andrew Aldana wanted a flag there, but nothing. So now it'll be 4th and goal. So let's see what Knights are able to punch it in the end zone here. Big play in this game. Knights trying to stay in it, down 18-0 with 8:50 left here in the second quarter. Definitely need to come away with points here. Play comes in a little bit slow from the sideline. Fulton scampers in for the touchdown. Nice job, quick hitting play there. Made a great read on that option. Saw a little bit of daylight, so good job of the Knights. Big guys up front, opened up a hole there, and Fulton was able to sneak in there for the touchdown. So great job of the Knights coming back and scoring a touchdown after 3 straight by BDS. Two-point conversion now. And just falling short of the end zone is Fulton.
Just short. Your score with 8:46 left to go in the second quarter of play. Eagles 18, Knights 6.
So Knights get on the board here. See what they can dial up a little pressure defensively and get the ball back. Can hold them 3 and out. Get another score before halftime. Right back into the mix of things here. So kicking off are the Knights. Back deep, ball down, bounces. Picked up by BDS. Returned out to the 20-yard line. So that's where BDS will pick up shop here. And let's see what the
Nick on the return. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles from their own 20-yard line.
and whistles blow. Looks like there might be a false start.
Timeout called before the snap.
Nope.
Timeout called by the Knights.
Timeout by the Knights.
First down and 10 for the Eagles from their own 20-yard line.
So getting off to the sideline is Christensen. Picks up about 5 on that play.
Christensen on the carry, brought down by Aiden Aldana and Andrew Aldana. Gain of 3 on the play will bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Eagles. Christensen on the carry, brought down by Aiden Aldana. Bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Eagles from their own 26-yard line.
So it'll be 3rd down and 5. So big play for the Knights. They can hold them here, get the ball back. And it looks like there's going to be a flag on the play. So that's a procedure penalty against the Eagles. So 5-yard penalty will make it 3rd and 9. Now coming out to the sideline, Christensen, he's wrapped up there. I think Aldana was one of them, and he drops him for a loss. I think it was, no, excuse me, I think that was Andrew.
Down and 11 for the Eagles from their own 19-yard line.
So BDS will kick it away. Back deep for the Knights. Is Aldana. And he's hog-tied and wrestled to the ground at the 22-yard line.
Aldana, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights from their own 23-yard line.
So Knights put together a real nice drive last time. See what they can cook up on this drive. Really struggled those first couple of possessions, just getting anything going, but since then there have been a few holes that have been able to open up, and nice pitch and catch from Fulton to Miller. Now a little razzle-dazzle. Pass up the middle is caught. Johnny Hang coming up with that one, so Knights faked the reverse and pulled out the nice catch there by Hang. Senior. Fulter keeps it up the middle. Fulton, I think I'm calling him Colton. Coulter Fulton. Say that 5 times fast. So, 2nd and 2 is definitely, or 2nd and 4 is definitely a lot more manageable than definitely having getting yardage on those plays. Fulton reverses field, gets it outside. Runs over the defender. And that'll be a first down. Pick up about 10 yards on that play by Coulter. Nice job. So Knights again moving the ball here. 4:53 left here in the first half. Now the ball is going to come up to the end zone and touchdown! Great catch there by Miller. He went up and got another one last time. I believe that was Shipley on the Shipley or Christensen defending there. So great job by the Knights coming back here after being down 18-0. Now down only by 6. 2-point conversion try to come and see if they can cut into that a little bit more. Give is off to Aldana. And he's in there for the 2 points. Aiden. I'm not always sure which one it is because one is, I think, 22 and the other one's 24. So 18-14. And the Knights are right back in this game. So Knights will kick off again. This time trailing on 4:37. The Knights definitely have taken away the momentum from BDS. BDS again came out and scored the first 3 touchdowns of the game. Looked like they were about to run away with it. Knights have since righted the ship and are right back into it. Deep kick. BDS fields it. And nice return out to the 28-yard line.
Hamler on the return brought down by Andrew Aldana. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles from their own 29-yard line.
I think that was Josiah Kamler, or Isaac Kamler. 6'1" senior, 180 pounds. Now, knifing into the backfield are the Knights.
Ball carried by Henriksen, brought down by Tellez.
That was Tyler Tellez.
Loss of 6 on the play. We'll bring up 2nd.
Boy, he just got loose and ran him down, and
23-yard line.
Loss of about 7 yards on that play. Now swing out into space, and receiver drops it, flag.
Pass is incomplete.
Let's see what that's all about.
Intended for Dixon, penalty marker on the play.
Shout out to Adam Aldana down in Kansas City. Sorry, a little slow on the uptake. It's having some YouTube issues. Had everything set up as I normally do, and
Penalty is declined. Will bring up
cannot authenticate. It's like, what? And I had to go redo everything. And second time around it went, so we're up live streaming. Adam, graduate of Lourdes Central Catholic.
ball carried by Christensen. Brought down
Christensen.
by Fulton and Kohanowitz. Will bring up fourth down.
Brings it out
Eagles.
to about the 33-yard line, but still 7 yards to go. And they're going to kick it away. So deep kick. And that one's going to go away deep over the head. And it falls just on the goal line, so Aldana. That was over the head of
Ball returned by Andrew Aldana.
Andrew Aldana, and he's
Down at 10 for
wanting it to roll in the
from their own 9-yard line.
into the end zone. It died on the half-yard line, so he was forced to pick it up. Thankfully, though, he was able to get it out to about the 9-yard line. So Knights have really struggled in the kicking game tonight. But they have the ball back. Last two drives have looked really good. And a chance, actually, it's amazing as this sounds, as rough as things were in the first quarter. Now Fulton is upended there after a gain of about 3.
Fulton on the carry.
Down 18-0. Seemed like the wheels were coming off, and now it's have a chance to
Second down and 5 for the Knights from their own 14-yard
bring it down here and punch it in. Be up going into halftime. We had a beautiful evening here in the Oak Bowl down at Peru State College. Great partners for us. Now, a little bit mishandled there. And, oh, collective oh from the crowd.
Pass is incomplete, intended for Miller.
That was intended for Miller. Miller had him beat and just turned back and stumbled a little bit. I think if he would have kept running, he would have run under that. He was open. Fulton, nice throw on that, threw him open. So 3rd and 5 now. See what the Knights can come up with here. Fulton back to pass. Now, ill-advised pass ends in a pick 6. So
Intercepted by Candler, scoring for the Eagles.
shout out to Miss Gould. It's 2:16 left in the second quarter. Miss Gould tuning in live. So the Knights had a chance to go ahead before halftime here, and that's the second pick 6 of the evening for BDS. It's always one of the tough things when you throw back across the field, and
Pass is incomplete.
2-point conversion
Fails your score.
fails.
16 left to go in the second quarter of play.
So
Eagles
BDS has yet to score on a 2-point conversion there. 4 touchdowns, but no 2-point conversions. So Knights will get the ball back here. Still have the chance. Still have 2 minutes left here before halftime. Can close that gap back up. So let's see what they can put together something here. You can hear Coach Carlton's voice carrying all the way to the press back up here, encouraging the line. So Andrew Naden back for the Knights. And again, Schroeder's has that squib kick, and Knights have been struggling with it all night. So bounces up high and onto the ground, picked up. Andrew sidesteps a couple players and gets the ball out to the 25. So Aiden tried to pick that one up, and that's one of that squib kick is runs along the ground and then it bounces up in the air. So he's got that thing figured out, and it's been giving the Knights trouble tonight. So not bad starting field position from the 25. In 2:12. Fulton mishandles the snap and gets run out of bounds for loss of about a half yard on that play. .141. Clock continuing to run here. Say that his forward progress was stopped in bounds, and another loss on the play for the Knights.
Ball carried by Colton.
So minute 19 left.
One on the play will bring up 3rd down and 12.
Be 3rd and 12 now for the Knights. Knights want to be careful here. Again, don't want to force things. Knights keep it on the ground. Andrew Aldana cuts back. Has a clear field ahead of him. Makes one man miss. Now he's going down the sideline. He's at the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Knights. Wow, Aldana looked to be bottled up on that play. Cut back in the field, and had a couple blockers out front, and he was gone up the sideline. So with 40 seconds left, Knights draw back within 4. Chance to cut it down to 2. Wow, great effort there by Aldana. Great vision. Just seeing that everything open up on the backside. Again, it looked like for a moment there that he was going to be bottled up, and I was expecting BDS then to call timeout and make the Knights kick it away with 40-some seconds left on the clock. So after a couple miscues, a couple pick sixes, and a block punt, and let's see what else. Oh yeah, and then the downing it on the that led to the pick six, but they downed it on their own 1 yard line after a kickoff. So you have to feel good if you're a Knight fan that even after those miscues, they're still only down 4. Defense has really picked it up here in the second quarter. Come up with a couple big stops. Actually, BDS offense has only scored 2 touchdowns. Their defense has scored 2. Fulton going to throw it up in the corner, and it is picked up.
Pass is incomplete.
I think they're going to have offensive pass interference, I think, on that play. No, defensive pass interference. Okay. Well, so the Knights will get half distance to the goal, and we'll retry that 2-point conversion. So this could be a big break. We'll see how this shakes out, if the Knights can take advantage of the Eagle miscue. Nope.
Your 2-point conversion fails with 40 seconds left to go in the second quarter of play. Eagles 24.
The give was off to Aldana, who was sprinting to the sideline, but BDS was waiting for him. So Knights fail on the 2-point try, but still only down 4 here before halftime. Well, that would have been a nice one to have. Knights have had good success on that little sprint play, kind of a little jet sweep. There's too many numbers out there. So 40 seconds left. Knights will kick off, and see how aggressive
Watkins set to kick for the Knights.
Watkins will be kicking off for the Knights. Gets his foot into it. Taken by BDS. And tackled out at the 22-yard line is
Schwarzenegger on the carry, brought down by Andrew Aldana. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Schwarzenegger, 5'9" junior on that return. 38 seconds now for BDS. Let's see if the Knights defense likes to sit back or go after the quarterback. Now, little shovel pass up the middle. Nice design play.
Ball carried by
Dixon gets it out to the 48.
for the Eagles.
Drew Walton makes the stop.
Their own 37-yard line.
Boy, Telez was in there quick, and I thought he might have a chance at that one. But Christensen, nice job. He's had that little shovel out there. Christensen now gets it out to the sideline. And up the sideline, and he's gone. So just like that, BDS, Dixon gets out in space, and Knights not able to stop him. So 30-20, Knights again down 10. Boy, that drive only lasted 30 seconds. The Knights looked like they were a little confused on that defense, and then players were late getting out to their assignments. Another little flip out to Dixon, or Schroeder. And the 2-point conversion is good. So Knights go down by 12. Knights still have 10 seconds left here. See if they can put put something together here. A lot of scoring here in the last minute of play. Third touchdown in the last 2 minutes. So nice thing, have a few things to clean up here at halftime, but again, obviously you don't feel as good about being down 12 as you were 4, but still, all things considered, again, squib kick. This time taken by the up back.
Ball returned by Kohanowitz. It'll be
And that was Tanner Kohanowitz, 5'10 junior. Gets it out to the 30-yard line. And so with 5 seconds left, probably be one more play here for the Knights. Let's see what Coach Carlton decides to try to throw one up deep, or you could do a quick out, like a 10-yard out, and then that'd give you a chance to throw it into the end zone before halftime. So looks like he's going to be content to take a knee. And that'll bring the first half to a close. Rush up the middle. So the Knights got some work to do here, but I believe they will get the ball first in the second half. So we'll take a short break here at halftime, and thank you as always for joining us. This is Lourdes Vision. Would you give me a Gatorade? All right, we got about 2 minutes left here in halftime. So welcome back. And see what adjustments both teams make at halftime. This first part of the schedule has been particularly brutal for the Knights. They've had number 2 D2 Falls City Sacred Heart. They beat Tri-County, and then Exeter Milligan Friend is number 7 in D1, and BDS is number 2 in D1. So schedule gets a little bit more manageable. They take on Elmwood Murdoch, who's 1 and 2. Omaha Brownell Talbot, 1 and 2. Palmyra, 1 and 1, and end the season with Weeping Water. Weeping Water is currently 3 and 0. Those are all district games. Have not had nearly as difficult a schedule as the Knights have. They beat Omaha Nation, who's 0 and 3, Heartland 0 and 2, and HTRS, who's 1 and 2. So if the Knights can hang here, boy, this would be a great win for the Knights. They're again hanging tough here, and if they can somehow pull this off, they'll be even the record at 2 and 2, and as they get ready to go into district play, that would be a huge boost for them. Again, the Knights had a lot of miscues in the first half that really helped make things a lot easier for BDS. So see if they can clean up some of those things, and I think they could definitely be right in it. Again, Knights set to receive here first in the second half. Adonis will again be back. BDS's Schroeder has been, it's almost like an onside kick, exactly what you'd want to do with an onside kick, where the ball skips along the ground and then it bounces up real high and makes it difficult to field. The last one, the up back. Hanowitz took it and actually had pretty good field position to start with. Again, taken by the up back, dropped again, and okay, Hanowitz couldn't handle that, but Knights will start at the 15-yard line, which is where you get it on a touchback anyway. So the challenges of trying to field that squib kick continue for the Knights. See what they can do offensively here, if they can get back on track. That one pick six right before halftime, and Fulton plows into the middle of the pile. Gain of about 1. To give a shout out to the Howards, Jennifer, Adam, and Caitlin, tuning in here this evening. Thanks for joining us. Man in motion comes. Give is to Aldana. Cuts it up. And he picks up about 6 yards on that play. That was Aiden. Nice job. Once he just saw a little bit of a crease there and cut and was able to get about 6 yards out of it. Play comes in from the sidelines. Johnny Hang. Empty backfield for Fulton. Back to pass. And Hang couldn't get his hands on it. And so it'll be 4th down and 3. The Knights will have to kick away here. Andrew Aldana. And Aldana only lines up about 5 yards behind the... And he's going to keep it. And so... the Knights fail on that 4th down try and give the short field to BDS. Knights trying to catch him off guard there, but BDS stayed home. Christensen keeps it on the ground. Was able to cut through the Knights, and it's a bad thing about giving it up on your own 20-yard line. You have to be perfect on defense. 10-19, 32-20. Starting the 3rd quarter, the Knights turned it over on downs on the fake punt attempt. Christensen again heading out to the sideline, cuts it up, and he's going to be in there for the touchdown. So 2 plays, and BDS is into the end zone. So Knights, after having battled back within 4 and had the ball with the chance to take the lead, now see themselves back down by 18. And Christensen has stopped. BDS has only converted on 1 of their 2-point conversions. So gives some hope to the Knights that they can, if they can get their offense in gear again, they might be able to get back into this game. But they definitely are going to need to put some points on the board, because the BDS, the Eagles, have shown they are definitely difficult to stop. Schroeder again tees it up. Taken by the up back. Cuts it upfield. And Miller's not able to. Running sideline to sideline. Gets tackled, and but Knights still have pretty good starting field position. 24-yard line. Let's see if they can get something moving here. We're having some success with that jet sweep option. Fulton. Play gets blown up there by BDS. Loss of 3 in the play. Miller will bring the play in from the sideline. Gives off to Aldana, slips one tackler, gets upended. Gains back the 3 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 10. 8:57 left in the third quarter, excuse me. Knights have been battling hard all night, but after having early control, BDS is starting to reassert itself. Play coming in a little slowly from the sideline. Ref starts counting down. 5, 4, 3, and Coach Carlton's going to have to take a timeout to avoid the penalty. Not sure why it took so long to get the play in there. .826, 38-20. Your Knights are down. To the BDS Eagles. Knights and the Eagles have had some, I think this is the first time they've played in football in some time, but I know in basketball they've had quite a number of run-ins over the years. Last year was the first time in a long time they haven't been on the opposite sides of the Fulton. Trying to escape trouble. Gets it up the sideline and ends up probably fortunate there with only a gain of 1. Looks like Fulton's a little slow getting up there. Excuse me, that might be a BDS player. Yes, it is. Looks like number 23, Dylan Domeyer. was able to get up and walk off on his own power, so hopefully Dylan's all right. So the Knights will have 4th and 8.
Bring up a 4th down and 9 for the Knights.
So Aldana kicks it away. High kick. And Knights are able to cover it.
Aldana's flanked down by Johnny Hang. Bring up 1st and 10, Eagles, their own 19-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their own 19. And the Knights defense definitely needs a stop here. Turnover would probably help too. Oh, sorry about that. Ball goes deep and miss. Andrew Aldana on the coverage. Sorry, my tripod was slipping there. I've been having all sorts of issues tonight, folks. Probably thinking to yourself, what kind of rinky-dink outfit we got running this place? Well, because that's what, I guess this is what you get for free. Christensen makes it out to the sideline, picks up about 6 yards on the play. Walton. I'm going to say he stepped out at the 24-yard line. Thought he made it out to about the 26. So big 3rd down here for the Knights. If they can hold them and get the ball back. They're still within shouting distance. Score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, you're only down 10. See what the defense can dial up here. And so going to have a timeout here by BDS. So both teams have had to burn a timeout here in the second half, and they both have 2 remaining. 7:13 left here in the 3rd quarter. Bring your aches and pains to Husker Rehab in Nebraska City. They will provide physical therapy right downtown, South 8th Street in Nebraska City. Husker Rehab has 6 locations, including Fairbury and Beatrice, 3 clinics in Lincoln, and locally in Nebraska City. For more information, call 402-873-5151 or check out their website at huskerrehab.com. Also remember, when you fill your prescriptions at Moser's U-Save Pharmacy, don't forget to tell them you're a Knights fan and they'll donate a portion of your copay to the Knights athletic programs. Bernard Real Estate, also sponsor of Knights football. Big 3rd down here, and Knights nearly jumped offside. Get back. Swung out into the flat, and looks like it's going to be a 1st down. There might be a little bit of a hold there. Defender was grabbed by the shoulder pads and from behind. The refs didn't call it. That gives a 1st down to BDS, so Knights unable to get the 3 and out that they needed. BDS has had success with that play of getting out in space. Now sideline and out of bounds at the 32-yard line, 33.
Ball carried by Cameron. Penalty flag on the play. Penalty is holding against the
So holding will make it first down and probably about 12. Spotted the foul, so basically redoing the play.
First and 12 after the penalty.
Back to pass. Goes Christensen up over the top. And Schroeder falls incomplete. So it'll be second down and 12.
Bring up a second down and 12. Ball the Eagle 29 yards.
Nice stop on first down there for the Knights. Try to get him at a little bit more down in distance and makes it a little bit easier for you. Now pitch out wide, cutting up the field. Is number 21, Dixon, 6-foot senior. So a pickup of about 10 will be third and about 2. Damon Honeysuckle, Jr., in on that play. Christensen again flips it out wide. Nice tackle there by is Dixon. Aiden makes it a gain of only 1, so let's see what BDS does here. At midfield, I'd imagine that they might try to go for it for only a yard. Got some big bruisers up front, and they are. So here's a big chance for the Knights. See what they can make a stop here. Imagine they might just run Christensen up the middle. Flip is out to Christensen. Oh! Good tackle there by Aiden Aldana. Just upended him, but his forward gave him a first down by about a half yard. Aiden had diagnosed that play, and he was where he needed to be, but Christensen, a big 200-pound senior, was able to muscle his way for the first down. And, boy, missed tackle there by the Knights. Knights came on a little bit of a blitz there. I think that was Coulter Fulton, just couldn't wrap him up, and that gives another first down to the Eagles. Knights desperately trying to make a play. Christensen now heading for the sideline. Looks like there's going to be another hold. So that's probably going to come back here. Kohanowitz brings him down on that play. The concern, though, is that some big holes are opening up in that Knights defense. Knights just lining it up, or Eagles just lining it up and getting an extra guy out front and cutting it upfield. So first down and 17 now. Swing pass is dropped. And ball is recovered by the Knights. And they're going to say that was a backwards pass. So turnover gives the Knights a first down. Pass was intended for Cameron Dixon, and he First didn't think it was a live ball and didn't hear a whistle. Knights pounced on top of it. So big break needed there by the Knights. That was definitely danger zone. So now it's the Eagles' turn to make a couple mistakes. First the penalty and then the backwards miss, backwards pass. Now ball is floated up and nice tip away there by number 15, Kamler. Fulton trying to just drop it in there. Kamler was able to bat it away. Give is off to Andrew Aldana, tries to bounce it outside, now cuts back, loses his footing. Oh, sorry, that was Aiden. These new uniforms, it's a little bit harder to see the numbers. That's the excuse I had. Maybe my eyes are just getting old. So it'll be 3rd and 8 now for the Knights. 4:34 left in this third quarter. Ball bounces off of Andrew. So I suspect the Knights are going to go for it here. Down 18 with 4:13 left. Miller comes in again from the sideline. Miller's had a couple nice catches, really just jump balls, and he's gone up and got him over the smaller defensive back. This one comes up to Miller, makes the adjustment, and they're going to get a penalty. Defending on that play was Schroeder. So that'll probably be a 15-yard pass interference play. Sorry about the camera work on that one. I missed it. Gotta watch the camera, not the live action. So big break for the Knights on 4th down. Miller goes up and he almost caught that laying on his back. The ball fell down at his feet and he almost picked it up. So big break, another big break for the Knights. Now defender falls down. And nice gain there on 1st down for Johnny Hang. Nice pass there by Coulter Fulton. Hang made a nice run, stopped, and ran the defender off, and he fell down trying to recover. So 2nd down and 2 now for the Knights. Give is off to Aldana. Finds a little bit of a crease there. Heads for the end zone, and it's going to be a flag on that play. Possible face mask. Don't think it was a hold. I don't think there were any personal foul, face mask. So that'll be a half the distance. So the Knights will have 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. So let's see if the Knights can punch it in here. Again, a lot of time left in this game, 3:31. And as many challenges as the Knights have faced, again, down 18, but again, you score here, and 2-point conversion, you're only down. So Knights get a good push. And touchdown, Coulter Fulton. Knights punching in on the 1-yard plunge. Lined up behind his offensive line, and they got a good surge. So with 3:15 to go in this third quarter, Knights draw a little bit closer. Down by 12. I'm going to see if they can get this 2-point conversion here. That would be, again, that would be something that'd be really huge for the Knights. So Knights have them spread out. Jet sweep. And denied. Aiden tried to cut it back up inside, and so 38-26. Knights haven't given up here. Got a big turnover there and started that drive on the 40, about the 30-yard line, I believe. And we're able to march it in, so do need to figure out some things defensively because they've had, BDS is starting to gash the defense a little bit. And that's one of the things you oftentimes playing against a little bit bigger players. They're leaning on you, and those 1, 2, 5-yard gains start turning into 5, 7, and 15-yard gains. So Watkins kicking off for the Knights. Approaches the ball and pops it up. Ball's on the ground. Picked up by BDS. And they're out to the 25-yard line. So that'll be where the Eagles will pick up shop. Do the Knights have another stop in them here before the end of the third quarter? Again, down by 12. Snap taken by Christensen. Bounces off one. Then another defender. Excuse me, that's Dalton Kleinschmidt. Who's into the game now. Christensen now back in the game. Honeysuckle on that tackle. Eagles in that tight formation, just now throwing it back to the other side. And Schroeder picks up about another 2 yards on that play, so it'll be 3rd down and 2. Again, let's see if what the Knights can come up with here. Flag on this play. And Kleinschmidt brought down by Johnny Hang. This might be an illegal motion. We'll see what the... Yes, it is. So huge mistake. So BDS in the second half has been hurting themselves a little bit. Have had several first downs taken away. Also the backwards pass resulting in a turnover. So this could be huge if the Knights could stop them on third down here and get the ball back. Down only 12 with 1:51 left to go in this fourth quarter. Or third quarter. So, Knights snuff out the play and tackle him for another 2 yards loss. I think that was number 4, Hendrickson. So Kleinschmidt has been in a quarterback, so I'm not sure if the quarterback, if that's by design or if Christensen is maybe a little bit dinged up. Kick is away. Coming up on it is Aldana. Aldana lets his blocker set up. And looks like they're going to have a push in the back there. Darn it. Knights had good field position there from the 34. So that'll back them up another 10 yards. So they march off 10 yards, and Knights will start from the 27. See what the Knights can come up there. 1:01 left here in the third quarter. Again, Knights only down 12, but hanging around. Give this to Aldana. Slips one tackle, slips another one. Now he's ridden out of bounds after a gain of about 4. Aldana a little bit slow getting up on that one. So 2nd and 6, so nice gain on first down. 54 seconds. Left to go in this. Fulton back to pass. Sets it up now, holds it back down. Now he's going to be sacked. Well, even though it's a sack, that was probably a wise decision not to. Fulton was thinking about throwing it on that one. Sometimes you just have to eat it. Live to fight another day. So it'll be 3rd down and 12 now for the Knights. So after nice gain on first down. Knights give it all back on the sack there. Good coverage by BDS. Just wasn't anything open there. Fulton swings it out. Now. That was. Aldana was stretching for a few yards. Aiden tried to get him out in space there. But he was only able to pick up about 6 yards on that play. So now it'll be 4th down and 6 when we return here. 38-26, Knights down here. Have 4th down when we come back in the 4th quarter. St. Bernard's Lourdes alumni are invited to the annual Alumni Homecoming Weekend. It'll be on October 5th and 6th. Join us for the Homecoming Pep Rally and Alumni Tailgate and football game on Friday in the 5th quarter after the game. Saturday alumni are invited to Mass. followed by breakfast tours of the school. There will be a reunion of the state championship 1973 football team, cheerleaders, and fans. Check out our website at lourdescentralcatholic.org for details. Also save the date. Celebrate the 25th annual Lourdes event. That'll happen this year on April 6th.
It'll be 4th down and 6 for the Knights.
Again, thank you to our friends here at Peru State College for allowing us to use this beautiful facility, the Oak Bowl. So it looks like the Knights are going to go for it on 4th down. Fulton has it knocked away.
Pass is incomplete. That'll be change of possession.
Had a man open at the sticks, but
For the Eagles.
the linebacker jumped in the lane, passing lane, and knocked the ball to the ground. So Eagles will have 1st down, so Knights have to get back to work on defense here. Did a great job of getting the ball back on the last drive. But now Eagles are on the short side of the field. A gain of about 4.
Brought down by Cohen.
Kleinschmidt
Pick up a 4 will bring up 2nd down and 6.
still in there at quarterback. Again, the starting quarterback, Christensen, has gone out of the game, so looks like BDS is content to just line it up and pound it up the middle with Kleinschmidt.
Brought down by Andrew Aldana will be 1st and 10 for the Eagles from the Knights' 18-yard line.
Running that tight formation. 2 blockers up front and just mash it. Kleinschmidt,
Kleinschmidt brought down by
another 5 yards.
gain of 3 will bring up 2nd down and 7.
BDS has got their big heavies up front, and they're moving the Knights off the ball. Sometimes even when you know where it's going, there's not much you can do about it. Kleinschmidt.
Kleinschmidt on the carry. Brought down by King. Will bring up 3rd down and 4.
So 3rd and 4 now. Again, big down for the Knights. Probably 4 down territory, though. So now that's a big one. Going to be a false start on BDS. That'll back them up 5. So instead of 3rd and short, you're going to have 3rd and about 8. That definitely helps.
Illegal procedure against the Eagles will bring up 3rd down and 9.
Kleinschmidt again. Hits it up the middle. Picks up about
Schmidt on the carry.
most of that 5 yards.
Brought down by
Honeysuckle.
4th down and 3.
So it'll be 4th and 3 now. Big down again for the Knights. 9:29, 38-26. Kleinschmidt worms his way for the 1st down. Knights just couldn't get a handle on him.
Carry. Penalty marker on the play.
It can be a penalty, though. See what that's all about. Face mask against the Knights. It'll be a 5-yard variety.
Mask against the Knights.
That'll be half the distance to the goal. And Kleinschmidt walks into the end zone for another touchdown for the BDS.
Scoring for the Eagles.
So Knights had a chance to turn it over on the downs, gave it to short field, and BDS is just mauling them right now. Same formation, probably same play. Yep. Knights stop them on that one.
Two-point conversion fails. Your score with 9:04.
So maybe the Knights figured something out.
44, Knights 26.
Knights back down by 18. 9:04 left in the fourth quarter. Getting that squib kit. Taken by Aldana. Got a full head of steam.
Ball returned by Aiden Aldana. It'll be first and 10 for the Knights.
And Knights will
30-yard line.
have it out of the 30-yard line, so good field position for the Knights. Done a lot better job last couple kickoffs on getting the ball back. Give is up to Aldana. Picks his way out to for about 3 yards.
By Andrew Aldana. Gain of 3 will bring up second down and 7 for the Knights.
He's 2nd and 7 now. Fulton still in at quarterback. Shotgun formation, Aldana behind him. Aldana runs into a wall of defenders. So Knights are going to have 3rd and long again.
No gain on the play.
7:59. Taking a little time getting out of the huddle. Play clock down to 5, 4. Fulton throws it up, and a catch is made. By Miller.
From Fulton to Miller. Penalty marker on the play.
Going to be pass interference on the play, I believe. Knights will probably take the play. It'll be about the same. Knights huddling. Refs huddling here, trying to see what they're talking about. Having a big discussion here, so. Oop. Pass interference defense. Pass interference offense.
Pass interference on both teams.
That sounds like a cop-out play to me, but I'm not the ref. I've never ever seen that before in my life. I don't know how you make that call. Okay, whatever. So it'll still be third down after the great play by Miller is negated. And they're going to run the same thing. Miller goes up for it. Same result. First and 10. So that play has been working for the Knights here this evening. Might be something they think about as they get closer to the end zone. They're going to make Aldana come out of the game because of the equipment problem. So Blake Miller, freshman, been having a nice job, doing a nice job tonight, catching the ball. Fulton now is going to go the other way. And there's going to be another flag on the play. That was intended for Johnny Hang, trying to get back to the ball. The defensive back was not looking back for it. So they call offsetting penalties on that one too. All's well that ends well, but I don't know about that. Offsetting penalties. I suppose maybe one of the refs had it on offense, the other one had it on defense. I think you just got to pick one though. So that'll be another 15 yards for the Knights. So marching down the field here, not taking a lot of time off the clock. 7:04, 44-26, down by 18. Again, you try to punch it in the end zone here and get a 2-point conversion, back down to 10. So definitely not. Game is not over, especially with 8-man football. You have an opportunity to score points in a big hurry, but they need to figure something out defensively, because they just really got mauled on that last play, on that last drive. Even with Christensen out of the lineup, Miller couldn't hang on to that one. So it'll be second down and 5. Out to the sideline goes Aiden, I think. Yes. So he looks real close to a first down. I think the line to gain is right at the 5-yard line, so they are going to give him the first down on that. So sprint play to the sideline, and Aldana was able to turn it into a first down. Fulton goes up the middle, picks up about 3. Be second down and goal from the 2. Hang brings the play in from the sideline. Again, Knights have been having a hard time getting out of the huddle tonight. Fulton slips one tackler, but
Carry by Fulton.
runs
One. Bring up third down and goal for the Knights.
into big number 73. Clock continues to run. 5:32 now. Time becomes a little bit of the other than the Glenn Meyer. 6:3, 2:20. Give this to Aldana. Going for the sideline. Gets it in the end zone, but flag on the play. Touchdown.
On the carry, scoring for the Knights. Penalty marker on the play.
That's usually a hold. And it is. So holding negates the touchdown for the Knights. So it'll be third down and goal from looks like about the 12-yard line. Miller's coming into the game here. Maybe take a couple shots in the corner of the end zone.
After the penalty, to be third down and goal for the Knights from the Eagle 12-yard line.
Fulton takes the snap. And
Pass is incomplete. Intended for Andrew Aldana.
that one was intended for Andrew.
Goal for the Knights.
Could never get quite turned around on it. Need maybe a little bit more air under that too. So fourth down, big fourth down play here. Miller comes out. So going to run the old swinging gate here. And
Pass is incomplete.
pass was incomplete, but
Penalty marker on the play.
looks like there's a penalty. Came in from the opposite side of the field. Probably going to be a pass interference. So that'll give fourth down from about the 6-yard line. Personal foul, shot to the head. Targeting.
Personal foul against the Eagles.
So that gives an automatic first down to the Knights. Boy,
First down and goal for the Knights from the Eagles.
huge penalty. So now the Knights have a fresh set of downs from the 5, which is where they started. Unfortunately, time is continuing to run at the clock here. 5:04 left. Knights desperately trying to get into the end zone here. Aldana trying to get to the sideline on that. Couldn't get away from Kemmler. Second down from the 5. Goal to go. And Fulton throws his third interception of the night.
Intercepted by Artisano. Change possession, first down and 10 for the Eagles.
So that'll give the ball back to the Eagles. With 4:22 left. Now 44-26. Well, Knights had a golden opportunity to get it down back to 10, and then again, you never know what happens after that. If you can get a stop or an onside kick. So huge turnover for the Knights. Again, BDS will be content to run the ball here.
Punishment on the carry.
Kleinschmidt been getting about 5 yards a chunk here.
Bring up a 2nd down and 5.
Behind that big offensive line. Hold them in formation until the clock runs out. 3:46. Kleinschmidt, again off the right side of that line, runs into his own blocker. Picks up another 5 for a first down.
Kleinschmidt on the carry.
So even when you know what's coming, sometimes it's
Roberts. 1st and 10 for the Eagles from their own 20-yard line.
hard to stop. .321, 44-26. Again, Knights have played well at times tonight, but there's too many mistakes. Pick of about 4. Kleinschmidt again. It's me second and
Bring up 2nd down and 6.
Funk in on that play. Kleinschmidt got a big hole off the right side or left side, excuse me.
Kleinschmidt on the carry. Got down by Funk.
Funk again in on that tackle, Will. Freshman. So, first down, 220, 44-26. Again, BDS just content to bleed out the clock. Knights have all 8 guys in the box, but... And there he goes. So Knights give up a touchdown here. Makes the score 50-26.
Vic on the carry, scoring for the Eagles.
Again, the Knights just getting mauled up front again.
Kleinschmidt on the carry. Your score with 1:45 left to go in the 4th quarter. Eagles 52, Knights 26.
BDS has a whole slug of. We got 245, 280, 225, 250, 275, 220, 220, 220, 230, 220, 250, 340, 245. Knights have 5 players over 200. And 3 of those are right at. So you're just giving up a huge size differential. And it just kind of wears on you after a while. The Knights set to receive again. 1:45 left. 52-26. Again, Knights have played well at times. They were Not that long ago, they were had the opportunity to get coming back the other way, cutting upfield. Oops. Was Watkins. Nice return there by Christian. So this is definitely, as I said earlier, the hardest part of the night schedule. And as they get into district play, Joe Carney. Loses about 3 yards on that play. Tackle by
penalty marker on the play.
I think that was Domeyer gets flagged for the penalty. You do. It might be 26. That might be Aaron Mick. Refs again in conference. See if they offset this one. So they're going to have a personal foul targeting. So it's going to be first down for the Knights. So 58 seconds. That'll give the Knights a first down.
Personal foul called against the Eagles. It'll be first and 10 for the Knights.
Tanner Kohanowitz in at quarterback now. Pass is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. We'll bring up second down and 10.
So 54 seconds, second down and 10. So thank you as always for joining us on Lourdes Vision. Happy to be able to bring these broadcasts. Here on a beautiful evening down in Peru. Again, Knights have played well. Again, BDS, the number 2 rated team in the state. Knights had, again, second half, had a chance to cut it down to 10 on several occasions and just couldn't quite punch it in. That stretch play just hasn't. BDS has really defended that well pretty much all evening. The ball comes out with 10 seconds left. And Knights have another turnover. So 5 seconds left.
Please help keep our facility clean here and pick up any bottles, wrappers, or trash and place
Be
them in the trash bin.
one more play.
Cooperation is greatly appreciated.
So BDS lines up in victory formation, and that'll be it. So thank you again for joining us here this evening on
Final score, Eagles 52, Knights 26.
52-26, our final score. So thanks for, as always, for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoy these broadcasts. And we'll see you next time. I'm not sure exactly which next game. We'll have to figure out our schedule here. But thanks, as always, for, again, tuning in and supporting our Lourdes Central Catholic Knights. Again, final score here from Peru, 52-26. And God bless you and have a great evening. It's Father Sism, tuning out.